Ugh. Hello everyone, I'm Ad to Crack My Neck there, and welcome to another Ultimate Fighter episode review. This for Ultimate Fighter Season 28, Episode 2, Throw Leather. The first female fight of the season between Pannie Kianzad. I'm going to open up the wiki page because that's one thing I haven't done yet, give me a second. Pannie Kianzad against, from Team Gastelum, against Katharina Lehner, or Katharina Lehner from, it's weird to say names, from Team Whittaker. And all in all, this was a really enjoyable episode, and we'll get to why in 3, 2, 1. Now, so we're going to focus first on the home videos. Katharina was born in Munich and moved to somewhere else later. I think it was Hamburg. No, it wasn't Hamburg. She was born in Munich. She's German originally, and then she moved somewhere else. I don't fully remember. Wow, I apologize. And yeah, she trained. She has like one thing I found interesting was that we found out that both fighters in this episode have dogs. And Katharina, I don't know what dog she has. It's like this small black furry thing, and it's very, very tiny, and it's adorable. It looks like a small black fluffy pillow. That is like, oh, speaking of black, well, not black fluffy things. Speaking of fluffy things, there's my cat because now you're. That's all you're here for, really. So, yeah, a really cute dog, and we found out that Pannie has a cute dog as well, but she has a pug, so she wins. Sort of. The Notorious PUG, as it's called, also just called Biggie, and really, really adorable. It was interesting to find out about their backstories. Katharina, we didn't really find out if she's in a relationship. We know she has a dog. We know she lives in Germany. I think that's about it. She has a gym. So, yeah, that was all kind of weird. Pannie is a bit of a different case, though, because she was actually born in Iran, moved to Sweden at the age of 3, and learned English from watching TV shows and stuff. So, yeah, that was kind of cool. And she has to travel to Denmark every day from Sweden, and it's like an hour-long drive-ish just to get to be able to train there. So, yeah, there's really a huge multinational connection there that you can't really make up in most of the sports, and I quite enjoy that. There was obviously other moments in between. I will talk briefly about the training. One thing I found interesting was the different training approaches. But the episode started with, Team Gastelum like sort of celebrating their win with more training, and they were training outside the main gym that they're all at. They did they did a run with the entirety of Team Gastelum, and I was like, we don't really see that happen like ever. We usually see the training inside the gym. As for the training for the fighters themselves, Team Gastelum wanted to keep Pannie, make sure she sticks to her guns, like she's pretty good everywhere. Katharina, Team Whittaker wanted Katharina to learn a bit more of the stuff she's not really all that good at. Between the two, Katharina's the shorter fighter, and she's got like shorter striking range, and Pannie's the taller one. Got a 1 each reach advantage, and she used that quite well in the fight itself, but, gotta save that to talk about it in a bit. And yeah, there was Justin. Oh, there's a couple of things I forgot to bring up as well, but quickly, was it Justin? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Justin on Team Gastelum. He was like gassed out after a Gastelum out, sorry, after a training session and went to the bathroom. Did not throw up. We did hear him spit once though, so yeah, that's something he's got to work on. And a couple of other things I forgot to bring up, which I don't think I brought up in the last episode. In case I didn't, I'm bringing them up now. So yeah, interesting who the coaches are, as I've mentioned previously. Kelvin Gastelum is the youngest fighter to win a season of the Ultimate Fighter. He was also the last pick on his team, and he was only 21. Robert Whittaker was about 22, I think. Something to look up quick. Oh, I can't look that up quick. My internet is being kind of a knob. So yeah, that was the thing. I can check out my phone. Hang on. Technically, they both were. Whittaker was just barely 21. He was almost 22 when he won his season. So, yeah, quite interesting. And another thing I noticed about Whittaker, I don't know if I brought it last time, but once again, that's why I'm bringing it up here. He has like a brace on his right hand. I don't know if he has a hand injury. So that's actually quite interesting. I remember noticing it last episode and thinking, oh, that's quite interesting, and just didn't bring it up in the episode review. I apologise for that. So that's what we're going to do here, which I've just done, and also I grabbed my fingers back, so that one was on purpose. So yeah, that was, that's an interesting thought. I thought I'd bring it up with you. Suit me. And lastly, before the fight itself, we have some weird stuff, mostly revolving around Pannie. First, we find out that during the training session, she got a bit of cauliflower in the left ear, and she thinks that cauliflower is like badass. And I thought, well, I like Pannie. I know she has a boyfriend, and the first time they met, she beat the crap out of him. But I like Pannie. She's kind of awesome. So yeah, she had a cauliflower ear, and then when she was putting on headgear to train again, in like the next day, I assume it is, like the editing didn't really make that clear. She was trying to remove her headgear. I think she was finishing training or putting on. I think it was finishing. She was trying to remove headgear, I think, and her fingers couldn't do the job. So she tried to use her teeth, but she pulled too quickly, and one of her teeth was broken. So she had to go to the dentist. And she walked out. Basically, she went to the dentist on like the night of that episode when that one was aired, and when that one was aired, when that clip was filmed for the episode that aired yesterday, is what I meant to say. Yeah, she went to the dentist and basically just said, "Bugger this, I'm leaving," because she has to fear the dentist because of something that happened as a kid. We don't really find out what. And she returned the next morning, basically got it over and done with, got her tooth removed, and she now has a lisp, and I just thought, oh, that's kind of adorable, and has a replacement tooth now. So, I think that's the first time in Ultimate Fighter history where someone's lost a tooth and had to have it replaced. Yeah, weird things. Speaking of firsts, we now actually have the first fight, well, the first female fight of the season. It's the first female fight between featherweights. That's a lot of Fs. But yeah, women's featherweights, had never fought on the Ultimate Fight before, so this was kind of a special occasion. And Pannie won by unanimous decision after 2 rounds. The first round was definitely a lot more even. I was still slightly more in favour of Pannie anyway. I feel like she was just landing quicker. She had better clinch work, definitely. And she had amazing groundwork, especially a takedown near the end. She got some really good ground pound in before the round ended. But that winded Katharina, and she was like exhausted in round 2. She didn't really mount much, and Pannie went for great clinches. Katharina countered some of them against the cage, especially, but Pannie just outclassed her completely. There was an exciting moment near the end of round 2, though. I think it was nearer the middle to the end of round 2, and the last round of the fight, if you want to get all technical about it, where Katharina had the back and almost sort of went for a rear naked choke, but it was just like a brief moment of passing where I was like, oh, Katharina might pull an upset, and she didn't. And Pannie reversed it, almost got around rear naked choke, got a great top man, got some good ground and pound in, basically won the fight pretty dominantly in round 2, fairly more even in round 1. But yeah, I got nothing to complain about. I quite enjoyed it. So, yeah. And yeah, that's about it for the episode itself. We didn't really see a whole lot of inside the house. Like one of the bits we did see was Katharina showing her dog to a couple of the other fighters, and then her leaving the house to go to the dentist after she messed up her tooth. So yeah, we didn't really see a lot of the house. We saw a lot of the gym. The fight itself was pretty good. I'd probably rank it as more exciting as the previous one. Not because this one went the distance, but because round 1 especially was quite good. I quite like round 1 of this fight. And yeah, the next fight is going to be Justin Frazier from Team Gastelum against Anderson Da Silva from Team Whittaker. So it's 2-0 so far to Team Gastelum. Will the red team, has also gotten very dark, will the red team keep their momentum? Only time will tell. I'll see you all hopefully then. No, actually, there's another UFC this weekend. And I've got my Wild Concept episode that I'm working on as well. I'll see you for whatever the next video is, basically. It'll probably be the UFC review, more than likely. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening. You're awesome. Bye-bye.